Hey man, nice shot. What a good shot, man. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. GreatTaz here once again with another replay from the World of Tanks. And today we get the honor of watching Stone Cold Trooper from the KISTZ clan, and he is platooned up with his clan mate, Killer Mustang. And they are on the brand new map from 1.0.2. Yes, that is the Empire's Border, aka the Great Wall. Now, this map has been around for a while on the console, and it just made its way to the PC. Now, there are a lot of differences between the console and the PC. Some of the things like, let's see, there's a chieftain that's a tier 10 medium in the British line, but is not in the PC version. There's stuff like the PZ, the Waffenträger E100, still in the PC, still in the console version, but not the PC version. All right, you can see here we already getting to the action. It looks like KISTZ and both Stone Cold has got some shots in on that 430U. KISTZ is Killer Mustang is not KISTZ. Killer Mustang is still beating on him. The enemies have come up around the corner to help out a little bit. Stone Cold's taking a quick wrap around the corner and takes a shot into the 140, but receives a shot in turn. 140 takes off, charging, leaving the 430U all by his lonesome to deal with the rest of the enemy team. Stone Cold is being a little extra cautious here because there's a 704 down there. But I really don't think if he would have peeked around that corner, he would actually have been able to get hit by, well, maybe he could have, the 704. He doesn't want to get hit by the 704, and I don't blame him. There, his team has moved up a little bit south of him further, and they're taking shots at the 140. You got the WZ-111 1FT, or the fake tank, as people like to call it. The Chinese Tier 8 TD. Here, Stone Cold is trying to get a shot on the 704, but it's not going to pan out real well. Does not look like. He's trying to get around that corner, but the rocks are just lined up perfectly to stay in his way the whole time. Killer Mustang is hanging out behind him with a little less hit points. As we can see here, Killer's almost dead. He's 331. There is a low to the south that is taking pot shots in the rear ends of these tanks, and they're not really paying much attention to him, as you can see. Our Stone Cold's low has now started paying attention to him. All right. He takes a shot into the 704, but the 704 is more interested in the low, which is probably a better thing. He can take out a gun quicker, but it's not really a deadlier gun. Killer Mustang is moving around out behind the low here right now. Looks like he's going to come and peek up. Would have been better if he would have had some support, which he doesn't, unfortunately. The enemy, the 704, took out our ally low. KISTZ comes peeking around the corner. And the low, shooting the low in the back, I'm believing. We know he's spotted because E50M is letting us know. Stone Cold is still pushing off there. He's not really pushing forward. He's not really pushing back. There, the low shot. And the 704 takes out Killer. Unfortunately, kind of figured something like that was going to come. Oh, look, there's the Defender, the non-camo Defender, non-skinned version, and also the Mushin. Both got good shots into Stone Cold's side there. Stone Cold's team has now completely got the other 2/3 of the map. Now all they're fighting is for these lower 3 lines. Matter of fact, really what it boils down to is it's the lower 2 lines. The JK line are the only lines they're fighting for. There comes a 704, and he finally takes him out. All right, we still have a low of 430, and oh, look, there's 430. 430 bounces off the Stone Cold, completely ignores the GF. The GF turns to face the low, which is probably a good thing if Stone Cold can, you know, keep the 430 and the Pantera facing the other way, and the low gets the shot in on the GF, the Chrysler, and takes him out. Scorpion G is up on the hill, not far from Stone Cold, and is shooting down on the two mediums. Here comes the light tank around behind the low, spots the low, but does not. And then Stone Cold tries to take a shot, but the 132 gets the shot off and ends up killing him first. Match is 9 to 10, as you can see here, and we're still pushing on, pushing around. Quick auto aim takes out the 430 and then takes out the P44. Now the funny thing is there Stone Cold was tracked. The 430 rammed Stone Cold and killed himself. Okay. Now it's 3 on 3 right now because the low just took out the Mution. So it's a 3-on-3 battle. Already a piece, and a light medium versus a heavy medium combo. The WZ just shot into the Artie. He takes a running fire, gets the kill on the Artie. Now he's reloading. All right, here we go. The defender is going to peek around. Ooh, he takes a shot and hits the turret of the defender. Here comes the 132 around the backside. The 132 rams the defender for 10 and loses 140 in the process. But with the combination of the two, they actually... Thank you, Artie. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was our own Artie, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Have no clue what the heck he was doing. Jiminy crickets. Are you kidding me? All right, the 140 has made its way and disappeared. Not sure where it's at right this second. Scorpion G is saying cap. The 132's more obliged. Now, if the 140 gets a hold and gets a penetrating shot, Stone Cold is dead. And then the 132, well, the Object 140 has 14 hit points left, so, you know, the 132 can ram him to death. And Stone Cold moving around to try to figure out where his best position would be. There you see, there's the 140 spotted. He goes, all right. Sitting here paying attention, keeping behind the wall. The 132 fired at him. He's wondering what to do. Then he instantly realizes, hey, wait a minute. That guy only has 1% life. Let me switch to HE. And then instinctively hits the 2 key. Oops. That's all right. He then hit the 3 key, and now he's loaded with his HE. All he needs is one shot. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be game. That would be death of the 140. Kaboom, kaboom. And that's a victory for Stone Cold and Killer Mustang from the KISTZ clan. All right. Well, let's take a moment and move on over to our great and wondrous stats on wattrecords.com. watt-record.com. All right. Well, it wasn't a super grand battle because, you know, hindsight's 2020, and I've already talked to Stone Cold about this. There's quite a few things he said he wished he would have did, but he didn't do at the time. And hindsight, again, it is 2020, as we agreed. So, as you can see here, he earned second class badge, and that came from his 931 free experience. He was third in experience. He was fighting a lot of lower tiers. I mean, he was top tier, so he's not going to get quite as much experience as, for say, like the MXCDC did. Yeah, he was second on damage. Their 50 TP, their tier 9 was top. And then again, they went through a lot more damaging area, and pushed probably a little harder. I didn't pay too much attention to that side of the map, because I can't commentary on the action going on in front of me if I'm commentating on the mini-map all at the same time. It doesn't quite work out, especially with a 27-inch widescreen TV screen monitor that's like literally 2 feet in front of my face. My setup's not as grand as I would like it to. And someday I hope to have all this rectified, but that's a different story. Anyways, back on the Stone Cold. He got Fire for Effect. He got Fighter. He got Duelist. He got Hand of God. And yes, I did start to say he got Bruiser, and yes, he did get Bruiser. It was a 3,417 WN8 game. As you can see here, he did 5 total critical damage, 12 penetrating shots. He killed 4 targets, and he bounced from 3 different, bounced 3 targets, and he spotted the 140. First to spot the 140. So, he got a little bit of everything in that battle. As you can see here, here's the lineup. He was second in damage, second in number of kills, third in overall experience. Now, he fired 15 shots, 14 of them were hits. Only 12 of those were penetrations, so that's roughly 95% hit ratio and 60 to 70%, 60, 65, maybe 70% penetration ratio. 3,374 damage total. He blocked 1,070. He damaged 7, destroyed 4, spotted 1. Had 56 cap points because they were capping at the very end when the 140 came around and tried to say, "Hello, gentlemen, I'm here," and got deleted. Not really got deleted, but he got HE'd. He earned 51,000 credits. He also is this. When did they say this? I forget when this battle was, but I think it was during the Halloween event. I think he said it was October 20th. So he got a bonus for the mission there. So a total of 76.9 thousand. It didn't see him spend a lot. Spending a lot on repairs because it's tier 10. I didn't see him shoot a lot of premium ammo or gold ammo, as I still like to call it. So I think this is mostly just standard ammo. He did fire 15 rounds. He might have fired 1 or 2 premium or gold rounds. Not sure. Ended up with 38.4. 1396 was the premium account base. It was a ×2. Holy smokes! What mission did you do? Holy crap! 11,398 reward for mission completed. Yeah, Stone Cold. If you remember what mission you completed, let me know, because holy smokes, brother, that's one heck of a mission. Other than the freaking weekly, which gives you 15K, but for the Halloween event, I have no clue what that was. I'm pretty sure that's probably a compound of a couple. He did have personal reserves running for experience, 100%. So he does get that 1396 twice. So he walks out with 15,587 experience. Too bad that's on a tier 10 tank. The most that's going to probably do is going to probably do 1 of 2 things. He's probably going to sit there and then he's going to convert it to free experience, or it went straight to crew training, which he gets 1/10 or 1/20 of that. I forget what the conversion rate is. If anybody knows, please go ahead and comment in the comment section. I probably have to look that up somewhere, some point in time. I know there's a formula of how much crew experience you get based off of experience and then a conversion. So it is what it is. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a few things. About Empire, Border, and maybe a little bit about the E50 Gulf's E50M, and you never know. And maybe a little thing about little other things like how not to come at your enemy when you only have 14 hit points. Anyway, with that being said, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't and think it deserves one, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. If you have a comment, question, go ahead, put a comment down there. I will respond as quickly as possible. And if you can answer either one of my questions that I've already asked, please do comment. I would love to know. If you're not a subscriber, please click the red subscription button or wait for the avatar that's going to come up momentarily, which will also allow you to subscribe. If you wish to see my videos as soon as they're uploaded, or within like 30 minutes, get notification within 30 minutes of them being uploaded, please click the bell icon also. And then last but not least, I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of working stuff still on the time of this release. So, in the end of all, I'm going to say, this is GreatTaz signing off. Have a good one, and we will see you in the world of tanks.